Hey Simmers, it's Jazzy here and welcome to another speed build. So just wanted to start by apologising for not having many uploads recently. We had Christmas and then life just got really busy and loads of stuff happened, so I haven't had that much time to record. But I'm pleased to say that I'm back now and I'm planning on doing a whole load of speed builds. I've actually got a ton recorded and I just need to edit and do voiceovers, so you should be seeing and hearing a lot from me in the upcoming months. So this is a really cute micro home container build that I have built this week just after the release of Tiny Living stuff, which I'm super enjoying at the moment. I'm so obsessed with making micro homes. They're like my favourite thing to do. So you'll be probably seeing a lot of small homes. I really love doing micro homes, especially because I just find them like really challenging. And I love being able to get loads into a really like small compact space, because I am actually really bad at gigantic builds because I never know how to fill the space and I hate like dead space in builds. So this pack is literally perfect and made for me, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on the pack as well in the comments to see if you're enjoying it, because I know I am, and by the looks of it a lot of people are, so I'm super impressed with this stuff pack, and I can't wait to see what The Sims has planned for us in the upcoming months. So with this build, I'm super obsessed with container builds at the moment. I've actually uploaded a few to the gallery. And this one I just wanted to make super small and cute just for like one sim. And I really wanted to focus on the colour, so I really wanted to go for like these kind of deep reds and oranges because I love really vibrant builds. So you'll see that I've used some of the spandrels and columns from Island Living because I just think they go really nicely with this build. I didn't think that sort of style would go with the container build kind of style, but it actually works really well. So downstairs I've just got a combined sort of the whole house. So we've got the living room and the kitchen and the TV and dining room and everything. And then we've actually done the bathroom upstairs, which I thought was kind of cute. They have to go outside to go to the toilet, but hey, I didn't mind. It's The Sims, so it's fine. And I wanted to really just carry on with the kind of red colour theme through here as well, as you can see. So we've got a really teeny tiny bathroom, but I think it's fine. It's got everything in there we need. So I was trying to kind of make it a little bit snazzier, as you can see here, just trying to add like different dividers and stuff. But I really wanted to have a sink in here since it was upstairs. Because normally in these tiny builds, I've only been doing one sink. Because the bathroom and the kitchen are on the same floor, so I didn't think it was as bad. But when the toilet's upstairs, I really wanted to add a sink in there, so we got rid of the fancy schmancy dividers. So what I think is really cool about this pack is the fact that the swimming pools, they don't contribute to the tile space, like the allocation, which I'm really happy with actually, because you can make a really cool micro home like this and still add like a pool around it just to make it appear a little bit bigger and just like a little bit fancier. And it really helps me as well, since we don't have many small lots in The Sims, which I think we're really lacking for this pack. It's really annoying because I do all these like really teeny tiny builds on these massive lots, and it can look a bit empty if you don't do enough landscaping. I think from the top of my head this is a 20 by 20. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it is. But we need some more 20 by 15s for this pack, please Sims. Be really super handy. So here I was landscaping. So my terrain paint actually deleted a couple of times before I uploaded this build, so I had to reapply it. So on the gallery it looks a tiny bit different, but pretty much the same. I'd really love for them to fix this bug because it's actually super duper annoying. But hey ho, it's all good. So I wanted to add like a little bit of an outside dining space here, just in case you have like friends around. So I thought it'd be cute just to add a little bit of gardening stuff, as well as just like a picnic bench and a barbecue, just so the home's a little bit more sociable, and if you've got friends around you don't have them sort of cramped into that tiny bedroom slash dining room slash kitchen. So yeah, I wanted to do that. And then you'll see here that I have added some little plants outside, but I actually changed that for some landscaping because, as I said before, it was just far too empty. And then I really wanted to just add a little bit of foliage to the outside of this build, just sort of like some ivy and stuff like that, because I thought it's kind of just added to it. I really love the container wall covering, but sometimes I think it just needs a little something extra just to make it look a little less containery and a little bit more homely. So here I am just decorating the inside of our downstairs, and you'll see it takes what feels like 10 years for me to pick a floor and wall covering in here. I don't know why, but I'm really struggling with floor coverings and wall coverings at the moment. I actually cut this down so you didn't have to sit here for 10 minutes watching me pick coverings, but I left it a little bit in because I know people kind of like to see the thought process of when you're actually choosing all the bits for your home. But yeah, it took me ages, and I really toyed with the idea of having the inside the container wall covering like it is on the outside, because obviously a container will look the same technically as it does the outside, but I kind of wanted to make it like a refurbed container home. So in the end we didn't go for that, so I started playing with sort of all these woods. I wanted to section off the kitchen a little bit, so you can see I've put that little fence, which I love, around the kitchen. I mean, it is a fence, but it's not technically a fence, so your sim can walk over it. It's just a really nice way of like separating the floor coverings if you have like a really small space like this, because then you can add like the nice tile to the kitchen and then have the rest of the home sort of wooden or carpeted or whatever you'd like. So I just find that's like a really nice way of separating all of those. So in the end we kind of went for a tile / wood finish inside, which I thought just looked kind of nice and natural. I'm really into adding these I think they're Island Living top counters as well, just because they're super bright and colourful, which I think really helps in these mini builds to kind of just add a bit more vibrancy into there. So as you can see here, I'm doing my favourite thing in The Sims, which is landscaping. So I really just wanted to use up some of the space, but in the end it actually looked really nice, and I think it just really finishes off the build. And I kind of added these kind of orangey rocks just to go with that sort of red theme again, and a lot of sort of yellow, red and orange flowers just to make it look nice and vibrant. So I think it ended up looking really nice actually. I didn't want to do too much and make it really overcomplicated and make it look a bit too fancy, but I think it just finishes off the edges nicely, and it's just something a bit extra to add to the house. So this is when I've started adding all the sort of ivy, always call it moss, but it's ivy, to the house, which I think just really adds something to the outside and just adds more to that colour. I kind of mix the sort of autumnal greens with the brighter green, just to mix up a bit. And here I do this on a lot of builds actually, and I see a lot of people doing it. I wanted to add like a little bit of shelter, just as like another little area to hang out in when you got friends over, or you just want like a quiet place to hang out. So yeah, I thought it was really cute because it's just got a few sofas in, a couple of plants. This is when you see me really sort of clutter up, which is like my favourite thing to do in The Sims. After I've built everything, I go straight in with the clutter and just try and make it homely as possible. I don't know, I just always think homes look a little bit empty without all the clutter. And this new hanging plant is like my favourite thing from Tiny Living stuff. I always make it a little bit bigger. I think I upsize it once because I just find it a little teeny tiny bit too small, unless you put two together. I just think it makes like a real statement when it's sized up. But I just love plants in The Sims. So every time they bring out new plants, I'm obsessed. Like I was super obsessed with the ones from university. I just love those little plant pots, like the ones with the little smiley faces make me so happy. So I tend to add them as a lot of clutter now. But yeah, as you can see, it's just like a very simple hangout space. Try to make it nice with some plants. Just think it's like a super cozy place for Sims to hang out. I feel like if they had like a party here with like, I don't know, 5 or 6 Sims, I don't think they'd be too squished in. It might be a little bit weird if this was IRL and you had the bathroom upstairs, but I feel like you need to make some allowances in micro homes for The Sims. So I believe this is a micro home. I think it's 32 tiles, which I am just super impressed with. So I have also done a couple of builds which you can find on the gallery that I'll probably do YouTube videos for, that are micro homes for like 3 or 4 Sims. which is super, super fun actually. So I did one yesterday, uploaded it to the gallery and everything. Thought it was like the best micro home anyone's ever built ever. And then I realised it didn't have a bathroom and I was just so angry. So I had to take it off the gallery quickly before too many people uploaded it and then just add the bathroom. And it was so annoying because I had to delete so much stuff. And I did wonder how I packed so much into it, but now I understand why. So I will be uploading a YouTube video in the next couple of weeks where you'll see me do the whole build and then go back into it and be like, I forgot the bathroom, guys. So here you just see me putting the final touches to the build, just adding some clutter, sort of some blankets, plants, a little book bag to make the home look kind of lived in. And then I did toy with a divider here, and I did actually put 2 of these in. Then I play tested it and it didn't work, so I ended up just leaving one of these ones you can see now. Yeah, we just left one of those. But all in all, I think it was a really cute build. It was really fun. It was one of those builds where I just started and just built all the way through and didn't stop, and it was super quick. You know those builds when you're inspired? They're so good. But thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this speed build. As I said, we've got so many recorded, so I'm really hoping that in the next few weeks we should be able to like upload maybe 2 a week, I dare say. But please don't hold me to that, but that's my plan. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications, and please comment down below and tell me how you're enjoying Tiny Living stuff, because honestly it's like my favourite stuff back so far. But thanks again, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.